The mansion had never been so quiet. Not even the birds dared to sing. The young man stood at the entrance, his hands trembling slightly as he looked at the family before him. Obina stepped forward. "Who are you, and why are you here?" The young man swallowed hard. "My name is Daniel. I think this is my home."
Vivi, midnight.
Everyone stared at him in confusion. Mama Grace's face suddenly lost all color. Grandma Necker tightened her grip on her walking stick. Adeaze looked from one face to another. No one spoke. Daniel slowly reached into his backpack. He removed an old brown envelope. I was raised by a woman named Mama Esther. Before she died, she gave me this. He handed the envelope to Grandma Necker. Her hands began to shake before she even opened it. Inside was a faded photograph, a newborn baby, a young Mama Grace, and Grandma Necker. There was also a hospital bracelet. On it was written, "Baby Boy Okafor." Mama Grace gasped, "No, no, this can't be." Obina looked at both women in disbelief. "You both knew something, and nobody searched." Grandma Necker nodded slowly. "It is the greatest regret of my life." Daniel wiped tears from his eyes. "I didn't come for money. I didn't come for this house. I only wanted to know who I really am." Adeaze gently walked toward him. She placed a comforting hand on his shoulder. "You came for family, and today you found one." Obina took a deep breath. "We need certainty. Let's do a DNA test." 3 days later, the entire family gathered once again. The doctor entered the living room carrying a sealed envelope. No one moved. No one breathed. The doctor opened the report. He looked at Mama Grace, then at Daniel. Finally, he smiled. "The DNA result is conclusive. There is a 99.99% probability Daniel is your biological son." Mama Grace screamed through tears, "My son! My son!" She rushed toward him. For the first time in their lives, mother and son embraced. Years of pain melted away in a single hug. Grandma Necker lifted her eyes toward heaven. "Thank you, Lord. You allowed me to see this day." Obina hugged Daniel tightly. "I spent my whole life wishing for a brother. I never knew he already existed." Daniel smiled through tears. "I've spent my whole life looking for home. I finally found it." Adeaze placed Daniel's hand gently on her pregnant belly. "Our baby will know you as Uncle Daniel. No more secrets, no more lies." The family smiled. Weeks later, the Okafor family gathered in the garden. A photographer adjusted his camera. Grandma Necker sat proudly in the center. Mama Grace stood beside Daniel, holding his hand. Obina wrapped his arm around Adeaze. The afternoon sun bathed the family in golden light. The camera flashed. A new family portrait, one without missing pieces. Weeks passed. The pain that had divided the Okafor family slowly became a distant memory. The mansion, once filled with silence and secrets, now echoed with laughter, forgiveness, and hope. The young man who had once arrived as a stranger no longer stood at the doorway. He had finally found his place as a beloved son and brother. Mama Grace never stopped thanking God for giving her a second chance. Grandma Necker often smiled quietly, knowing that the truth had finally set the family free. Obina embraced his brother with genuine love, while Adieze welcomed him as family. Then another miracle arrived. One peaceful morning, Adieze went into labor. After hours of anxious waiting, the sound of a newborn baby's first cry filled the hospital. A healthy baby was born. Joy overflowed. Obina could not hold back his tears as he carried his child for the very first time. Mama Grace lifted her hands in gratitude. Grandma Necker whispered prayers of thanksgiving, and the young man who had once searched for his own family smiled as he welcomed the newest member of the Okafor family. Days later, everyone gathered again inside the mansion. The baby was passed lovingly from one pair of hands to another. 3 generations stood together beneath one roof. No more lies, no more hidden secrets, only forgiveness, only family, only love. Sometimes the truth may arrive late, but when it finally comes, it has the power to heal generations. Secrets may hide the truth for years, but they can never erase it. Forgiveness heals wounds that anger cannot, and love has the power to restore even the most broken family.